This year I was at SHOT Show, wandering around, minding my own business, hanging out at the EO Tech tent and area, hanging out with James. He's showing me all the new bells and whistles. Please go check out their stuff. We'll talk about it here in a minute. Lo and behold, I run into Toni McBride. Toni is a full-time police officer somewhere in the California region. Southern California. She's also a competitive shooter. And let's see, what else? Modeling. You do a lot of Jesus.
I don't know. Like, what else do I do?
So without further ado, we are happy to have Toni McBride. Toni, tell us about some of the things you do in your competition shooting and work and stuff.
So I've been a police officer since 2016 when I was 18 years old. I joined my agency when I was 18 years old. Sorry, I said that. And then when I turned 20 and a half, I joined full time. So I've been with my agency for like ever now. I work in the city of LA. I fell into competition shooting. I didn't grow up shooting. My dad is also a cop. Never took me shooting, so it's a little weird. Now I have more guns than him. A little proud of that. So yeah, I fell into competitive shooting, and then I started doing modeling through that. I don't know how. I don't know. That's me. So yeah.
Any tips or tricks that you have for everybody that you learned in your time in competitive shooting?
It's so different. So a lot of people think, I'm sure you guys are all tapped out, so you guys already know this, but a lot of people think like shooting all across the board is the same. It's totally not. So when you have competitive shooting, when you have tactical shooting, they're completely different. So for me, I learned how to be tactical side and like be a little more precise, slower with my shooting, and a lot more accurate. But then with competitive shooting, I learned that you have to like push through everything. You have to be faster. You have to be just about everything kind of different in a sense, but the same. I don't know if that makes sense. Sorry, I'm a little nervous, guys. So for me, I guess what I really picked up was a lot of just dry fire. Even now, like I shoot all the time, and even now I'll find myself dipping. I'm like, oh man, I'll have to just unload, practice dry fire, skip load. Like that really has helped me a lot personally.
So dry fire, and is there anything else within your routine that you do regularly, whether it's competitive or training for the job?
Just honestly train a lot. For me, I'm always trying to figure out, if, let's say like my left, arm goes down, you need to practice with your right hand transition. You need to be able to be good at both of those. Not just for the competition world, but really every time I train, it's for my job. It's for my life, it's for my partner's life. It's not just for a competition. So most of the time, about 99% of the time when I do like training for competition, I'm really training for my job. Because at the end of the day, I want to go home. My partner will go home. So
I like that. So jeans, boots, buckle.
I had a belt buckle. Like I was prepared for Texas. It was funny. Someone's like, "You from here?" I'm like, "No," but it looked like it. So it's kind of fun.
All right. So you want to shoot this thing?
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about what do we got? What do we shoot? Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna be shooting the EOTech E-Flex. So it's gonna be the new red dot. Here with me, I'm still learning red dot because I always do iron sights. I have a lot of respect for my iron sight people out there. So, but now I'm transitioning more into red dot. So I'll be shooting this.
So we'll save questions for after video.
Okay.
And then let's get this thing rolling. So, you ready?
Again, I'm prone to falling. I don't know why. Like when I'm running, I'm like, oh my god.
We'll fix it in post.
So.
We'll fix it in post. All right, eyes and ears if you got them.
All right, you ready, Toni?
Yeah.
All right, let's get you in the shooting box.
Great job, Toni. Hey, thanks to Stand One Armory for running the competition. This will be going all day. Let's get a big round of applause for Toni McBride.
Just in case anybody was wondering, that's your fastest time so far.
That's your fastest time so far. Don't jinx it. Hey guys, thank you so much. Toni will be around all week. TTPOA, Toni McBride, doesn't get any better than that. Thank you.
I'm still holding the throne. You'll never know till it's over.